So in order to find out any information about your Mac, it's really, really easy, except it just doesn't look that way to start. Don't worry about anything that's blurred. That's just my private information, so I don't need to share that. So I'm going to go over into the left-hand side of the screen. Now your screen could look like this. It could look a little bit different. It might have a different image, but you should see Finder, File, Edit, View, etc. up here. If you don't see that, it's because you have another program that's open. So just left click outside of that program and it should bring this up. So I'll show you that quickly, what that would look like. So I'm just going to have Photoshop open here. And you can see up here that the title is changed to Photoshop, but I still can see my desktop. So if I left click in this space, you can see it goes back to Finder. So that's just something to always know to do. Whatever program is open, you should see the program options here. But if you want to see the Finder information, just click on your desktop and it'll return to this. That's a bonus tip, actually. Now, to find out what kind of model and make your laptop is or Apple computer, you go up to the little apple here and left click once, and then left click on About This Mac. And there you go. You can see that the computer that I'm using for this demonstration is an MacBook Air M1 2020. Believe it or not, this is amazing still for video editing. And I've edited over 200 episodes of television with this Mac, so it's still fantastic. It's an M1 chip, memory is 16 gigs, etc., etc. So that's to find out what kind of Mac you have. Now, to find out how much hard drive space you have, left click on the Apple again. And you can go to About This Mac if you wanted to, and then left click on More Info. And that'll take you here, which is what you want to go to. But here's a shortcut. Go to the Apple again and just left click on System Settings. And it takes you to the same screen. So it's a little bit easier. Now left click on Storage. And you can see here, I'm using quite a bit of storage, but I have 242 gigabytes. Oh, it's actually still what we call populating. So it's still figuring out exactly how much hard drive space I have left. And if I wanted to delete some space, I would go down here and I would check out, well, what is holding up so much storage? And I see the most amount of storage that I'm holding up is in my documents. So I could go deep and further and find out what's in there and delete it. Most of the time, if you just left click on it, you can see all the stuff that's in it, which I can't show you because it's blurred out. But I have one video here that's 20 gigabytes. I don't even know what that is, so I'm gonna delete that. And so that's storage. Now, lastly, if you wanted to find out your laptop's battery health, if you have a home computer, or like an iMac, for example, you don't have a battery, not a battery that, can self-sustain the computer without plugging it in. So this is only for laptop usage. So left click on the Apple, and again, you want to go to System Settings. So left clicking on that. And then once you're here, you just go to battery, which you find right here. So I'm going to left click on battery and you can see that I am fully charged, which is okay. Generally, you don't want your battery to be, um, charged fully if you can help it. You generally want it to float around 80% charge. That's just for battery health. And I'm going to left click on the eye here, and it says maximum capacity is 84%. That's pretty good for a laptop that's been around for over 5 years. If you're looking to buy a new laptop or a used laptop and you see that their maximum capacity is less than 70%, personally, I wouldn't buy it unless they were going to sell it for you very, very cheap. But this is pretty good, especially for 5 years. And that's it. It shows me the last 24 hours, the last 10 days, and it gives me a bunch of metrics that I can look at. And that's all you got to do. Hope you like the tips. Make sure you like and subscribe. The more likes and subscribes I get, the more content I can produce. Have a great week.